This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. And now let's check in and see if CHARLEY-K1GZL is on frequency to bring us up to date on the latest 40-meter band propagation. Charlie's QTH is up north in northern New Hampshire, near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Order. Charlie, got a copy?
Yes, Jim, I do. I almost got in here a little bit late, but I'm copying you up to 20 over 9 direct. A very, very good signal. I've been working on my 40-meter quad, working on that. I've got it better. I still have a little more work to do. However, I did talk to Captain Mike, I think it was 2 days ago, and he was flying out near over Nebraska. However, I was also on this morning, and I worked VK2SR, VK2 Sugar Radio, Chris, down near the capital of Australia, just south of Melbourne. Not Melbourne, but just south of Canberra, the capital, where he was describing all the tremendous rains they've had there. It's been very, very wet lately. If you copy okay, Jim, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Charlie, I got you 30 over on Milford. Roger, roger.
Charlie, I got you 30 over on Milford. Roger, roger.
Okay, here's first Captain Mike.
In western Nebraska, about 220 miles northeast of Colorado Springs at 36,000, and showing right now 960 miles to Sacramento. So we should be on the ground there at about 9:15 your time, and you're 5-9 plus Charlie, K1GZL, KX4 with you, Charlie.
Charlie, we're on a 1969 Collins, KWF2, transceiver, you're 5 and 6. Great to hear you, buddy, and I wondered how you were going. I turned 60 yesterday, Charlie, so you're a little bit in front of me, buddy, so, but great to hear you, and glad to know you're okay. I'm really pleased to catch you here tonight. All fine down here. It's been a very wet winter and spring. We've had record rain, flooding, and the east coast of EK's been smashed with water for the last 6 months, Charlie. But otherwise, all very good. And no, great to hear you, buddy. It's been a while, and trust you're feeling much better now, pal. K1GZL, VK2 Sugar Radio.
Okay, there we are. I hope that came through, Jim. Good to have the quad back on. KC9VKV, K1GZL. Mostly cloudy. Temperature outside is 60 degrees. It seems to be our high today, and we have quite a bit of rain coming in this evening. Quiet early tomorrow, and then Saturday night and Sunday morning we may have some snow showers. In the middle of next week we may get maybe 2 or 3 inches of snow, but so far no snow. KC9VKV, K1GZL.
Roger, roger, Charlie. Got both recordings perfectly. It sounded like maybe there was a little bit less impulse noise on your Australian contact. Roger, roger.
On your Australian contact. Roger, roger.
Oh, the line noise was there. The line noise was there. No, wait a minute. No, this was 40 meters. That was 40 meters. I don't have the line noise generally on 40. It's 20 that I have the line noise. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, there's a decided impulse noise difference between Captain Mike and your Australian contact, and the Australian contact was just a little cleaner. Roger, roger.
Contact was just a little cleaner. Roger, roger.
Oh yeah. I can imagine. I corrected one little problem I had with the quad. I found out where it was jammed, and I unjammed the driven element. So it's lining up a little better. I still have more work to do, but it is lining up better. But you're doing very well in here direct. I don't know how you're hearing me direct, but from your backyard. Go ahead.
Roger, I just moved over to my local antenna, my dipole, and you were pretty heavy there. Why don't you come back for just a minute and let me check my local antennas.
Okay, let's see if you're getting me in down in, Virginia, Rochester, Milford, or down in Atlanta. So that would be interesting if we were hitting Atlanta. So that would be interesting if we were hitting. It's good to have this back again, Jim. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, I ran everywhere, boy. You were everywhere. You were heaviest on my dipole antenna. It looked to be about 12 over or so on my dipole. You were down in Georgia and Arlington and Rochester, but heaviest on Milford. You were about 30 over on Milford, Roger.
Heaviest on Milford. You were about 30 over on Milford, Roger.
Okay, let's see how you're coming. I recorded you. Wait a minute.
You were everywhere. You were heaviest on my dipole antenna. It looked to be about 12 over or so on my dipole. You were down in Georgia and Arlington and Rochester, but heaviest on Milford. You were about 30 over on Milford, Roger.
Okay, how'd that come in, Jim? Go.
Perfect, Charlie. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Always a pleasure to hear the audio come back and be very good. And your recordings are always very good. Roger. And
your recordings are always very good. Roger.
Well, thank you very, very much. Yeah, you're peaking just a little over 20 over 9 and about a 5 over 7 dB over on my cloud warmer, which I had been using previously. Okay, well, look, I'll sign with you on this one. I want to thank you very much for picking me up today, and your audio is absolutely perfect. The way I have you coming in, the speaker here is the way I see you, or at least, where I see you when I'm down in Lancaster, where I can see you on the YouTube. You sound exactly the same coming out of I have a large speaker on the wall just to the right of the window, and it's remarkable. It's absolutely remarkable how the same, how the identity of your voice coming out of that speaker hear you on the air. I mean, it's the same. Okay, Jim, I'll say the very, very best, and I still have more work to do on different antennas. I've got a lot of more work, and I may be running out of time as the weather is going to start catching up to us. So far, we've had no snow, none. However, things are going to change very. KC9VKV, KC9VKV, K1GZL. Always a pleasure, Jim. Always.
Roger, Charlie. Thank you so very much for dropping by and opening up our show. And I just ran up on my local antenna right at the end of your last transmission, and you look to be about 20 over on my dipole. So just FYI. 73 of that way, Charlie. We'll catch you next Friday, hopefully. And just a reminder, this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. My name is Jim, KC9VKV, and I'm better known in some circles as Dr. VKV. And we're recording now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout, and we'll post this recording up on YouTube in the next couple of days. So when you go to YouTube, just do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. And that will take you to our YouTube Qso-Vlog page, where we're currently featuring over 2,300 Qso-Vlog aircheck recordings. This recording will be cut number 1 in the series. And we also have a new series called KC9VKV Highlights. That's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word highlights on a YouTube search. search. These are some of our less technical and more human nature philosophical kinds of QSOs. You'll have to check it out, KC9VKV Highlights, on a YouTube search. And without further ado, let's open it up now. We are recording now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.